Alright, I have to have a little something to eat while I'm, well, we got some potatoes and mushrooms in there with some garlic, onions, and celery steaming up. Throw some cheese on it later, so I don't have nothing for dinner but wine. So everything is actually falling in a good place. And because of you showing support, this is a nice incentive to keep doing what I'm doing. So I'll keep doing what I'm doing. Seems to be working out for you and for me. Hawaii TV. And if, you know, one of you guys is interested in the lots next door, so wouldn't that be crazy? He ends up getting the lots because of this YouTube channel. If I get a good person for next door, that alone would make this whole YouTube thing worth it. Because I'm going to have to live with whatever goes over there for the rest of my life. If they're serious, not like Leslie was just dreaming. Oh, hi Jasper. So we got to find a new music player tomorrow because that dopamine thing is, it really pisses me off because they don't pay all my songs. I watch it go on the select and it bounces right on to something else because it skips something because of some stupid license. Alright, how'd you like that music while I went and got my dinner? What? Quiet. But, you know what I forgot? Don't you steal my food. Jasper, you got your neck in the photo? A little bit, a little bit. So, no doubt. So this is dinner. Here I made some potatoes with mushrooms and onions and celery and garlic and red potatoes, just for a little something. Whoa! What the hell is that? Guns N' Roses sounded like he was off his meds. Yeah, boy, need to smoke a joint. Look at that pink sky on there. You get that? Well, not a whole lot of variation with this camera, but you see a little bit of pink there in the blue sky. Yeah. Sometimes we get skies that light up like crazy. Just, you know, in the morning there's like 15 minutes of really, really awesome light. Huh, Jasper? At certain times of the day, and if there's clouds, it's really pretty cool. No chemtrails. I've never, ever, ever, ever seen a chemtrail cross my sky. And that's my sky up there. Not in 20 years have I seen a chemtrail in that sky or that sky over there. Now, circling helicopters? Yes. Green harvest? Yes. And I have them on video. Annoying SOBs. Talk about feeling like you're under the threat of war. Them choppers come low above the trees and they rappel down to attack and steal some plants. An insane world we live in. All that money spent risking lives repelling to get a plant that's never killed anyone. Yet, poppy expansion in Afghanistan is like 90% increased. Amazing. You know, we ought to have a war on health. Then maybe we'll get some better health. Hey! What the heck is that noise? What's up? What's up, Grad? We need a war on peace. Because every time we have a war on something, I mean, look how much it expands, you know? We have a war on terror, terror expands. We have a war on poverty, poverty expands. We have a war on drugs, drugs expands. We need a war on peace. Maybe peace will expand. Who's making that noise? Is that you, Onyx? Who's making that noise? What the heck? Oh, that's you, Zircon. Your tail on a plastic bag. It sounded like a snake or something. It's like, what the heck is that noise? Sardine! Come here, girl! Sardine! Yeah, it's funny, because I was going to go to town and get some strapping, you know, some nylon strapping. But I knew in my mental inventory that I had a strap somewhere. And it had these ends here like hooks that are for, I don't know, probably a baggage strap that went to who knows what. And it was exactly the same dimension as the buckles. So, yeah, it worked out right. Oh. And I should have showed you this guy in the daytime. I have this microphone. You guys are asking me if there's something electronic. Zircon, will you quit that? I have this COS headphone microphone thing. It's on a cord. But the cord is the old style. It's got the mic and the headset plug, right? The regular old kind of jacks like that, right? Now, I need one of these that is for mic and headphones that goes into a cord that turns into a USB. No place in Hilo has such an animal. Is that crazy? That's how technologically challenged this town is. Jeez. Stop already. Get. Ah. Yeah, we don't have a decent computer store. I wonder where those people that worked in the computer store went to, like Glenn. Well, it's not the computer. It really isn't. I mean, the only way, because it's the computer, is because the computer has so much other stuff on it. I mean, I have literally thousands of photographs on there. And since I've been doing this, I put a 25%, hey, what do you got there? You got a frog? 25% more on my hard drive, just videos. What? What? Go. So, it's not so much that the computer's older, it's full. And yeah, I've pulled a lot of it out of my standalone, but my standalone is like 3/4 full now. And that's 1/2 terabyte. That's a lot of bytes. That's a lot of video. So if you got an extra terabyte or two of, you know, hard drive extra thing and using, I could use that storage because that way I can dump all the videos off. I've been trying to keep up with it. Run the cleaner again, but I got to learn which things on that cleaner to check off so it doesn't erase all my crossings off on Craigslist. Because when I see stuff on Craigslist, I cross off so I don't have to like shuffle through them all again. That cleaner knocked out that memory, and all the ones I crossed off were back. So I guess I invited you to dinner. It was Jasper and Zircon and Onyx behind me. So today was a good day. After yesterday, which was started as a sucky day. Somebody stuck their big nose in my cocoa glass. That's the first time he ever did that in 9 years. I think I can remember. But we don't cry over spilt milk. So, yeah. So I gotta get the artwork thing just about done, and we'll load that up in the next day or so. Woo! Warm out here. Eating hot potatoes. Hot potatoes. Cheese and mushrooms. There's a restaurant in New Orleans, Port of Call, down, I think it was on the Esplanade. And, man, we go there late at night after, you know, drinking in the bars and get something to eat before we went home. And, the mushroom burger in there was just so many mushrooms on top with cheese on it, and it was just like, oh, a meal by itself. That and a couple glasses of wine, and whee! That was a good way to start the evening too. And I think we started evenings with it more often than we ended, because they closed at what time? Yeah, starting the evening. We ended. Alright, we had a dead battery there, but it's taken care of now. Flipped it, changed the position. To the bobblehead. You're a bobblehead, huh, Jasper? You gotta see the planet coming up. And a little bit of, ooh, nice cool wind. Thank you. AC. That's real air conditioning. So yeah, that storm's gonna blow by us. Maybe give us some rain. We could use more rain. That lily may bloom tonight. It's sticking up pretty far. I wish my red ones would come out. I haven't seen them in years. Yeah, I think I'm full. I think I had enough potatoes. Jasper. What? Hey, Pearl. Be a good girl, okay, Pearl? Yeah, I gotta get that coconut tree down. It's bigger than my fan palm. Well, I can do that while Vladimir is wrestling with the transmission. Actually, I'm gonna do a video with Vladimir. Cause the other one, I gotta throw a hood over the headlights. I'm standing there talking, and there I am right there in that headlamp, in the chrome. Yeah, so some 6-year-old first grader is a multimillionaire off of his YouTube channel. But hey, when you're young, show me some old fart that has that kind of appeal. Show me the toothless hag that has, you know, 23 million viewers. Not that I want that. Just a group of friends would be cool, you know. That way I don't have to drive anywhere. People around here, you got to drive to their house. They got to drive to your house. Half the women I know don't drive anymore after dark because they can't see. And, you know, I don't really like going anywhere after dark either anymore. It's rare. Dress up and go somewhere. What's up? Go get him, Jack. Go. Go. Hey, what are you doing over there, Zircon? You better get away from those sheep. Come here. Come here. Onyx, you too. You get away from those sheep. Get out of there, Zircon. Those fences are keep the sheep in, not you out. You hear me? You can plow through that fence with no problem. I don't want you doing that. Okay? I know you helped Alex kill that goat before, because he didn't do it by himself. It takes two of you to corral the thing. Hey, no sheep. Leave those sheep alone. I bet you that buck could give you a run for your money, boy. He's trying to get me today. Good thing he's not going to get any bigger. Hot. Must be all of 80 degrees out. Sorry. Called my brother in Clear Lake. He didn't answer the phone. Hope he didn't burn his house down. Lake County is on fire. I wonder if he's evacuated or... I don't know. I told that boy that was a dumb place to live. I used to say my mama didn't raise no fools, but I can't say that no more because evidently though she did. I just wasn't one of them. Oh, yeah. That was the end of the wine. stream of passion might be a little radical for some of you. So we'll go to REO. REO doing Mr. Blue Sky. How about that, huh? Oh, I think I'll save the rest of these potatoes for breakfast with some eggs. And half the breakfast is already made. Good deal. Alright. Well, no, Jasper, I got, this has onions in it, so I got to clean it out and put it in a bowl first, okay? Then I'll let you have it. I could actually just stick it in the glass. But we'll be done with this in a minute, Jasper. Don't worry, buddy. Don't you worry. It's all good. Checks in the mail. And thank you who put checks in the mail. Just make it out to cash. Easier for the bank that way. Don't want to get the girls in the drive-up window, you know, mad. They're really nice, so let's keep them really nice. Or you can just send cash. I'm not afraid. Wrap it up in a card. They can't. No one's X-raying it. Mail it on a Wednesday. Nobody checks mail on Wednesday. You know why? That's when the post office is most busy because of all the coupons that go out in the mail, usually on a Wednesday. Yep, that's when she used to mail her pot. And she used to work for the post office, so she'd know. Oh, so, yeah, that's a ticket. Now the other thing that I had that was for the headband, for the GoPro, we might be able to use that for Jasper instead of the harness, huh, Jasper? Jasper, come here. Come over here. I want to try this on you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Like that. Like that. Okay. And then, let me see. I'll put this like this. Alright, if I go back first, under your body like that, and then go over. Now, I used to make harnesses for... Hey! That just because your face is next to my potatoes doesn't mean that you can stick your face in there. That's a bad dog. That was bad. That was, oh, you weren't supposed to do that. Alright, now if we do that like that, and then go like that, wow, that's pretty good. How's that feel? Is that okay? Is that comfortable? That looks like a, let's turn the light on over here so everybody can see. See? That's we could put the camera right on there, buddy. And all we gotta do is put a snap on there, and look at that. I wonder if the horsey harness can go through it like that, Jasper. I wonder, buddy. Get your nose out of there. It's got onion in there. You get sick on onion. I'm gonna go put this potatoes away. Too tempting. No onion. Here, I brought you guys some water. I mean, it's not rude for me to leave you here listening to music while I go into the kitchen and get something for us, is it? it's like you're in my house. Yeah, I'll be right back. I gotta go in the kitchen. You are totally like you're sitting in my house. That we're listening to music, smoking it, drinking, kicking back, chilling. Night after night. God, what a rough life, huh? No TV. No commercials. No stupid Hollywood dumb blonde commentators. I mean, the dime a dozen bimbo blonde. I swear, like Fox, you know, a dozen of them, and every year a new version. It's just God. No originality, nothing out of the ordinary. No ethnicity. That's why I redacted tonight's. You know, pretty good. They have. They got the one black girl. They got the one Jewish girl that looks like Rosanna Anadana. They got the fat white guy, and they got who else do they have in that? Oh, and cockeyed Tabitha with the shaved head. Her hairdresser. She needs to fire that girl, man, because she makes her look silly. You know, every day. She's got a new do, and some of them are just like, someone's using you for a guinea pig, girl. My sister used to wear a different hairdo every day to high school. She always wore it up, wore it down, had a bun, had a rat ass, whatever. But that was funny. Did it herself, though. Didn't have a hairstylist, and I'm sure Tabitha doesn't have a hair program like that for herself. I'm sure she's got someone there in the studio taking care of her like they all do. Hair and makeup. And in order for me to be in front of the camera, I'd need hair and makeup too. Whoa, that planet's looking big and bright. Let's see if it catches up here. About right. No, can't see it, huh? There it is. There you see it. Little bit right there. Yeah. So that's cool. That opened up the pond a lot, taking that stupid nut out of there. And I mean, I have pictures of this pond when it was naked. It's just crazy how, you know, the pond water, all these plants have roots, you know, in the pond water. So they're all getting nutrients from the fish shit. It's just like, and they're all just loving it. I mean, the orchids are just like propagating. I got that little one there and that big one up there and another one in a tree, all from this one orchid. And that was a cutting when I brought it, and it's just tripled, quadrupled in size. I think because I have so many different cuts of music on one thing, and the algorithm can't pick it up. I don't know. Or because I'm talking over it and it's in the background. But when I go in the kitchen, it was playing Bowie, wasn't it? And it was like a good part of it. But I guess if I'm talking over any part of it, it cancels it out. I don't know. Because that one I did, The Rape of the World, it was just that song, and I wasn't talking, so. Could be. You just gotta learn the algorithm. That's all. And, you know, make up your own rules. So. That's what I'm going to do. I'm making up my own monetization rules. No rule says I can't do it how I'm doing it. YouTube hasn't emailed me and said, hey, you have to have commercials. If that's the case, I'll delete people so I'll never get to 1,000. I'll go... You know, you can't really go through and delete subscribers after the fact. At least I haven't seen where you can. You can block them as they add. Like, if they look like they got a BS account, you know. You could block your content and then they don't see it. But, hell, when I left Facebook, I had 6 friends left. I was deleting everybody that I didn't hear from. You know, they just have you as friends and they don't interact, correspond, or they don't even use it or whatever. So people put, I'm cleaning the house, I want all my Facebook friends to answer here. I didn't do that. I just, like, was deleting them on my own. And only the people that actually, you know, talk to you regularly are the only people you need to use it for. There's no reason to have all that extra, you know, baggage. Just for numbers. Again, quality, not quantity. More better. Oh, perfect song to finish off the 30 minutes. We got, I don't know if this is a long version, but we got 10 minutes left, so perfect. Sunset songs. Nights in White Satin, Layla, Stairway to Heaven. I'm in high school and up in Marin County, go up in Mount Tamalpais or out on the Muir Woods. One time we were, actually, the night I graduated high school, Mills High School, 71, Cold Blood was playing at the Fillmore. I took my girlfriend Gail. made deerskin outfits, matching deerskin outfits. Hers were hot pants and with a rolled cuff, and oh God, they were so nice on her tight butt. And I made her a jacket, a deerskin jacket, and she got a white ruffle blouse, you know, Louis the 14th kind of stuff. And I made a pair of deerskin pants that I actually still have those freaking pants. And, well, I don't know if that's a subsequent pair, but they're over 40 years old. And a deerskin jacket with Jimmy Page fringe, you know. 3 foot long fringe on the ends, tapered up like bat wings, and it was like, we went up to Muir Woods for sunset. You know, we timed everything, so we got up there for the sunset, and we threw a picnic basket out. You know, we had the marinated artichoke hearts and the smoked clams and the Ritz crackers and the wine and the cheese and the pot, and then we dropped acid. How do you eat and drop acid? You eat when you drop acid, because it takes a while to come on. So by the time we were coming back across the Golden Gate Bridge, I was peaking, and it was foggy, and you're going in clear into a fog, into clear into a fog, into clear into a fog, like staccato. And God help you don't go across that double yellow line, because the only thing stopping you between the head-on traffic is those little rubber 1 foot tall, you drive on it, cone it folds. So you gotta be good. And I was driving my girlfriend's dad's car on top of that. I think that was the first time I ever driven that. It was I think it was an Impala. And so we get down into the city by Miracle and going to the Fillmore, and you know, I'm 17 years old. She's 18 years old. You're supposed to be 21. It's a bar. They serve alcohol. It's California. But we were so fly, we get up to the door, and the old black guy sitting on the stool said, "You too, no cover charge. Go right on in." Yeah. That was, I mean, graduation night. Did not go to the whatever the students were doing. We went rocking into Fillmore. I mean, that's a lifetime memory. And the cold blood. And the tripping on acid going across the Golden Gate Bridge through the fog. Boy, I can't wait to do this movie. Forrest Gump. Look like Mickey Mouse. Man, oh man, I tell you. Yeah, I need a longer capacity camera to, because I could do a 2-3 hour thing if I start going into the timeline thing. Man, I'm telling you. That's the only reason I'm doing it. And that's going to be for subscribers only. I'm going to have, I mean, yeah, you are YouTube subscribers, but I'm going to have subscribers. Sponsors, or whatever you want to call them. Because when I do that thing, that's going to be for those that contribute to the time that it takes to do all that stuff. Because that takes a lot of time. Some of the stuff I can do for nothing, like this. This doesn't take nothing, no time for me. There's no editing, really. I mean, I don't even really have to do the credits and make it that long and send it to the movie maker thing. I could just do them straight up, and that would cut off one part of it that slows it down. But I kind of like, you know, manipulating files together to do a presentation. I'm just going to have to do those for the patrons and just the straight up ones like Scott does for YouTube. Keep the content separated. like he does. You know what I mean? I don't really know what I mean. I have to ask him what he's doing with that kind of thing anyway. But I think it's something like that. You know, I'm just feeling it out as I go along. I didn't take any YouTube courses. Didn't watch any YouTube tutorials. I didn't even read all the instructions. I don't like to read the instructions. I don't like to paint in between the lines. I don't like to follow all the rules, especially if they don't make sense. If they're rational and they're good rules, then I can abide by them. But if they're stupid rules, well, hey, you know, that's why you have a freedom of choice. You can choose to believe the dummy stuff and follow the stupid rules, or you can go, nah, I ain't going for it. I ain't going for a lot of it either. You can't make me. Yeah, there's so many things that people take it for granted they have to do, but they don't. Well, that's tasty. We just had a harvest, and I tell you, I mean, make a list of how many things are ideal. Sell all your stuff, pack up your stuff, buy a lot in Hawaii, sit in the jungle, turn on whatever you want to do. You don't have to listen to neighbors. Your neighbors can't hear you. You didn't hear about the damn coqui frogs tonight, do you? Wow. Not many. I hear one way over there. God, it's gorgeous out right now. No, that didn't time out, did it? I think it did. Huh. Well, I'm not going in yet. It's too nice out here. I mean, I'm literally as comfortable sitting on this futon as I would be laying in my bed. It's that, the temperature is that comfortable. Laying in my bed without a sheet on. It's probably like, God, it's awesome. What can I tell you? Beautiful summer night. Yeah, I gotta remember in the morning to show you how I did all that architectural stuff up there. You can't see it at nighttime, but remind me in the morning, okay? Too bad. Hey, email me in the morning early. I check my emails before I do my come out here and wake and bake. And remind me to show you the architectural design that withstands hurricanes. I tend to build by my own code. and that code is, it ain't going nowhere. It's like, I kind of overbuild, but tastefully and architecturally. You'll see in the daylight. I'll show you some interesting architectural features. if somebody emails me, and I have the email in the morning when I get up. Now that's a way how about that, huh? You can email me in the morning and I can do content. How about that? It may take 24 hours to get up on the YouTube, but we'll see if the tablet comes and that makes it any faster. You know, hey, we'll just hone this thing down till we get it right. That's all. We'll just keep working on it until we get it how, you know. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty. You're just gonna just shake the table? You're not gonna go sit over there? Go sit over there. Go on. Go sit over there. Go on. Go sit over there. Not that way. Not that way. Not that way. Over that way. Go over by the tomato plant. So I got plenty of papaya in the fridge. Got bananas in the freezer. Got plenty of meat on the hoof and on the paw and on the claw. And I gotta get gas for the propane next time I go somewhere. I noticed one of those tanks is empty. And yeah, so tomorrow, good. I got my chingadera, my strap on. I strap you guys on, man. Only I thought I can put you on my pelvis. You can be my cock cam. Let me see if it fits around my waist. Yeah, it's adjustable. I can put you guys down there as my belt buckle. Oh, I'm going to try that one tomorrow. The cock cam. Or the Peter cam. You. Okay. George Carlin ain't got nothing on me. Yeah. I bet he didn't crack himself up as much as I cracked myself up. Woo! Yeah. So, Burning Man, I gotta invite some people over for Burning Man so I can put the amplifier on the side, crank it up, have a bonfire, make some noise. It's good to make noise at night once in a while, you know. Let your yayas out. To exercise your bonfire rights and privileges. I wonder when the next full moon is. If it's around Burning Man time. Because they have I'll have to go and look and see what's up with that this year. Just an excuse, you know, it's like a Christmas or a holiday thing. But I don't celebrate Christmas, and I don't celebrate you know, I did when I had the Hanai son here and the girlfriend, you know, we were playing the little family unit. You know, I did it for the kid, you know, you put up a Christmas tree and presents and all that. You know, cornball stuff. But as soon as they moved out, that was, you know, and going through all that noise. Well, no, it wasn't as soon as, actually, because it was a few years later that I did the lights, the Keaau Lights Parade show thing. But I'm sure it died shortly after that. I don't remember doing anything the last 10 years. I do get new Christmas lights every year so I can put them in my garden though. Because to me, Christmas is every day of the year. You know, every day is a freaking gift. Are you kidding? When you live here and you have this, every day is a gift. I would rather have this for one day as a Christmas gift than any other thing that I've ever had as a Christmas gift. Think about that. Because I've had lots of Christmas gifts. But just having this right here where I'm sitting right now on this lanai with these trees and this pond and these ohia things in the middle of where I am in Hawaii right now is better than any Christmas gift I've ever had on any Christmas in my entire life. That's heavy. That's why I've been here 20 years. I've been in a lot of bars and a lot of cities and a lot of countries and a lot of entertaining things at night, you know. Opera, ballet, concerts, backstage, upstage, under the stage, on stage with Jimi Hendrix, and still, this, right here, right now, is, yeah. Oh, you know, Jimi Hendrix was pretty good. You know, gotta give credit where credit's due. But, right after that, it only took me 20 years to cultivate this. You know, put it all together, all the pieces. Which really isn't much of that's included in my body of work video. I didn't do a whole lot of what I've done here. Definitely not much inside. But, wow. Mostly history until here. Like a resume. Yeah. Hot tamale day. It's Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. Burning Man is Tutu Tuesday. And it is pitch black over there now. So that means a cloud covered up that planet. And we may get rain. Feels like rain. Which is good. Okay, kids, what time is it? It's about 8 o'clock. I'm gonna go on in and watch me a Streamlord movie. Saw a good one today. What was that one today? Problem is at nap time you know sleep through most of it. Oh, it was some stupid CGI Avenger. Some new actor, looks like Ben Affleck. I forget his name. He was in a red suit like Spider-Man. Oh, the X-Men, X-Factor. Or, no, he called it what? X-Force? Anyway. And it had a lot of double entendres in it. It was pretty bold. And a lot of quotes from a lot of contemporary stuff. Pretty funny. Yeah, it was. I slept through half of it though, because you know you're listening to it while you sleep, so it's kind of the same thing. Once you know who all the characters are talking, you don't have to actually watch them doing what they're doing. I tell you, drinking rainwater for 20 years, 22 years. I had a girlfriend a long time ago, Lisa Ford, in Waikiki, and she had beautiful long hair down to her butt, past her butt, you know, past her butt cheek bottoms. And she used to live on Kauai, and she would shower in the waterfalls, and which is rainwater, you know. So having rainwater fall on your roof and go into a tank is like wealth. I mean, it's because water is the cause of everything. You, animals, plants, you know, water. Like those idiots they just pulled out of the desert in Santa Fe with all those kids and stuff, you know, brown, dirt, not green, not healthy, no water. Vegas, I would move back to the islands, because when the water stops in Vegas, everybody's going to have the same thing on their mind. Getting on I-10 and going to LA or going someplace, you know, Lake Mead or, I don't know, down to, oh man, it's going to be madness. Save one bullet, because you need one for yourself in the end. If you're living in that madness, boy, when society collapses, it's going to be wicked. And it'll probably be orchestrated, because they're just waiting to call martial law. They got enough military stuff in the police force to call martial law. They got plenty of Humvees all through the country, laid out, spread out, staged. They can just lock down this country. Texas they might have a problem with. But hey, somebody's got to start the revolution. And I think Texas would be the, you know, the Alamo would rise again. Oh. And then they'd open the border to have all of Mexico back to the Texans. Wouldn't that be something? Open the